Welcome to the Gospel Road. Isaiah 57 says, "The righteous man perishes, and no one lays it to heart. Devout men are taken away, while no one understands. For the righteous man is taken away from calamity. He enters into peace. They rest in their beds who walk in their uprightness. But you draw near, sons of the sorceresses, offspring of the adulterer and the loose woman. Whom are you mocking? Against whom do you open your mouth wide and stick out your tongue? Are you not children of transgression, the offspring of deceit? You who burn with lust among the oaks, under every green tree, who slaughter your children in the valleys, under the clefts of the rocks. Among the smooth stones of the valley is your portion. They are your lot. To them you have poured out a drink offering. You have brought a grain offering. Shall I relent for these things? On a high and lofty mountain you have set your bed, and there you went up to offer sacrifice. Behind the door and the doorpost you have set up your memorial. For deserting me you have uncovered your bed. You have gone up to it, you have made it wide, and you have made a covenant for yourself with them. You have loved their bed, you have looked on nakedness. You journeyed to the king with oil and multiplied your perfumes. You sent your envoys far off, and sent down even to Sheol. You were wearied with the length of your way, but you did not say it is hopeless. You found new life in your strength, and so you were not faint. Whom did you dread and fear, so that you lied and did not remember me? Did not lay it to heart? Have I not held my peace, even for a long time? And you do not fear me. I will declare your righteousness and your deeds, but they will not profit you. When you cry out, let your collection of idols deliver you. The wind will carry them all off. A breath will take them away. But he who takes refuge in me shall possess the land and shall inherit my holy mountain. And it shall be said, build up, prepare the way. Remove every obstruction from my people's way. For thus says the one who is on high and lifted up, who inhabits eternity, whose name is holy. I will dwell in the high place in the holy place. And also with him who is of a contrite and lowly spirit, to revive the spirit of the lowly, and to revive the heart of the contrite. For I will not contend forever, nor will I always be angry. For the spirit would grow faint before me, and the breath of life that I made. Because of the iniquity of his unjust gain I was angry. I struck him, I hid my face and was angry. But he went on backsliding in the way of his own heart. I have seen his ways, but I will heal him. I will lead him and restore him, comfort to him and his mourners, creating the fruit of his lips. Peace to the far and to the near, says the Lord, and I will heal him. But the wicked are like the tossing sea, for it cannot be quiet, and its waters toss up mire and dirt. There is no peace, says my God, for the wicked. Isaiah 57. And it's talking about actions, how people act, how they are looking or not looking on God, how they're righteous or they're unrighteous, how they were following God but they turned their back on God. But then how God is always there, and he'll always be there when a person's ready to come back. Now, on the spiritual side of this, when you're looking at things, what are you worshiping? What are you focusing on? What is your idol? Are you looking at God? Or are there other things that have replaced him? It's a question to ask when you're sorting your priorities. Looking at what you believe in, looking at what motivates you. Now, are you having problems personally and professionally lately? Have you shifted your goal, your vision? Your business is not where it needs to be. You are not making decisions that you used to make. You're not doing things that you used to do. What are you focusing on? At the last line, it says, there's no peace for the wicked. How are you treating your employees, your coworkers? Are you wicked? Are you not a pleasant person to be around? Have you created this hierarchy that you are so much better and everything is beneath you and you're expecting others to do your work for you? I remember going to a leadership, listening to a seminar, and I've heard it many times. And they've said that someone who is a leader, if you are expecting someone to do something that you're not willing to do yourself, you shouldn't expect them to do that. I mean, if you're working in a small company, you own a company and it's less than 5 employees, to be safe, wouldn't it be smart that everybody knows everyone's job in case something were to happen? What are you focusing on? Are you losing the sight of where you need to go because you're so worried about the bottom dollar? Now, not that that's not important, because you've got to make money to pay your bills, to pay your employees, to pay yourself. But how are you going about doing that? And where is that focus coming from? Where is it going towards? Are you looking at your business? Are you trying to make sure you're making all the right decisions there? It's like your spiritual walk. Are you looking at God and focusing on God, or are you looking at something else? Has your focus totally went a different way, so you have put an idol in front of God? So with your job, have you done the same thing? Have you thrown obstacles in there that are getting in your way? You are in your own way of your company for it not to make it to the next step. Personally, are you getting in your own way to not get to that next step? As you set your priorities, as you set how your life needs to be, what is there first, second, and third to make that life go forward? Things come up for me all the time, and things trip me many times. I know for me, doing these podcasts, and it doesn't matter if people listen or not, that's really not the goal for me of doing these. For me, this is kind of like that daily journal that you write. It's putting things out. It's getting it out there. It's having that conversation. And it helps me. Just like journaling daily can help us when we're having problems, when we're trying to come up with solutions, trying to move through an area in our life, trying to let something go. Maybe we've forgiven something that happened to us, but it's still sitting there in our mind, and we just are not able to let that go. And I know weeks that I don't get these done, I just I'm not having a great week. And there's times that I get hit and miss on getting these done. But then I always know I need to get back there and I need to do this. Where is my focus gone? Have I lost that focus? I'm in a part of my life that I'm not really sure what my next step is. I know I have the radio station, but there's other things that I'm trying to do that just aren't jiving right now. And I'm not sure what that next step is for me. I'm not sure where God is wanting me to go. And then I have to sit here and wonder, am I missing something? Am I getting in my own way? Whatever that may be. I have so many doors opening for me, but then other doors that are not. So I'm at this area where half the doors are open and I'm waiting for more. But I'm not sure what they are. And I have to think and focus and try to understand what it is I need to be doing. I have the satisfaction, but I'm not fully satisfied. I love what I'm doing, but I know there's something more, something else that can be added to that would be a good piece. Something that I can do that's going to help others, to build them up so they can get to that next step. That's really where I am, and I'm trying to get that all figured out. And I'll tell you, it's not always easy, and it can be frustrating from day to day when you're trying to take care of things. So, what are you doing? Where are you putting your focus? What obstacles have you thrown in your way? What are you looking towards that you should not be looking at? You need to look to something else. Bring your focus back to what's important. Bring your focus back to what you need to be doing, to when things were going well for you. Personally, spiritually, and professionally. Taking care of yourself, body, mind, and soul. 360. Dealing with all of that. Making all of it satisfied. Keeping it all healthy and strong. Isaiah 57. Read it. What does it say to you? What is it giving you as an allegory to your life of what you need to do? Of what you need to move off of what you need to focus on. Thank you for listening to The Gospel Road. Have a great day. God bless.